What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about the 10 reasons why InMarket and InFunnel leads can produce a powerful return on investment capital for your business. Now, if you currently do not know what InMarket and InFunnel leads are, then there's other videos I have out there that you can educate yourself on what that is and how that works. And you'll get some information from this video. I'm going to try to keep this thing let's shoot for 10 minutes on this particular video. So let's dive right in. I want to be a good steward of your time. Now, number one, where do all sales come from? All sales come from people and prospects who are in market. They're in the market for your thing. People don't just stumble on buying solar panels. People don't just fall into buying a house. That's not an impulse buy. There's a pretty long sales cycle in some of these things. There's a pattern. There's a behavior string. People want to make informed buying decisions on these higher ticket items. They don't just want to randomly go, oh, let me just go buy solar panels for my roof. No, they inform themselves. They consume content from all types of different places because, again, they want to make the best buying decision. People-based marketing. Again, we want to market to Bob. We want to market to the person that we know who they are and we know they're interested. Right? If you advertise on Google or Facebook or any sort of internet platform, it's anonymous. You can't get a bot report from Google. If you're getting clicks, you don't know who those clicks are. Now, you can retarget them on that platform, but you can't go to Google and say, hey, who just clicked on my ad? What's his name? What's his phone number? Right? You can't say, hey, Google, give me a report on who the bots are in your ecosystem. Right? If you know the person's name, if you know who they are, if you have their identity, then you're marketing right to a person. You're marketing right to Bob. So again, more efficiency, people-based marketing, you can control. You now have ownership and control of Bob's information. You know who Bob is. It's permanent. It's not when you have ownership and control over your behavioral targeting, that doesn't go away, right? That's not a 30-day cookie or a 28-day cookie. What if your sales cycle is longer than 30 days? Well, then guess what? You got to earn the click again. You got to earn the opt-in again. Now, you could obviously follow up through email, but you don't know when that person, they could just be clicking. It could be a bot. They could be clicking on, some random thing. Keep in mind, a lot of these platforms, when you're doing display marketing or Facebook marketing, that's interruption marketing. You don't know for sure who that is if you're relying on the big supplier to, if you're paying them for targeting, you don't know who it is. So at least with InMarket and InFunnel, you have ownership and control of that data, and it's permanent. And when you have this data, it's portable. If Facebook goes down, if there's a technical glitch on one of the platforms, you're not going to lose money that day. You're not going to, lose leads that day. Because if your audience is portable to 11 channels or more than 11 channels, then you can just follow up with Bob wherever he goes. You're not a Facebook advertiser. You're not a Google pay-per-click advertiser. You're advertising to Bob wherever he goes. Multi-channel, multi-touch, multi-device. Wherever he goes, you can be anywhere and everywhere. Again, that people-based marketing. 100% sales match accountability. Now, when you're doing anonymous targeting, especially if you're closing a sale offline, you can't amend that traffic to Bob. You can't amend the click to Bob. Now, if he opts in, then you can. But guess what? If Bob buys something from you, and you run ads the next day, your demographic, Bob could show up again in those ads. Now you're paying for impressions that to somebody that's out of market. As soon as he puts panels on his house, he's off market. He's not going to have the same behavior. Then he's going to be in market for something else. Then he's going to, be buying a refrigerator or doing other things. His behavior would not match up to buying. When you have that anonymous targeting through Facebook and Google, when you don't control that data, you cannot get 100% sales match accountability. And this is supposed to say ad spend. Maybe I can't amend that right now. I'm going to leave it. We'll say Aspen. Huge reduction in Aspen. Ad spend. Missing 2 D's there. So when you go to Google and Facebook, when you're going to the big suppliers, you're paying on usage and targeting. When you bring your audience to the table, you pay well below wholesale because you are bringing that audience to Facebook. You're saying, hey, Facebook, rather than you target this neighborhood or this zip code or this like or this thing, I want you to target Bob. I want you to target Jill. I want you to target Mary. I want you to target Steve. I want you to target Alan. You're only paying for ad spend on people that deserve that ad spend. There's no waste. There's no waste. If you saw one of my other videos, we talked about the stadium. Most marketers market to the entire stadium, but only a small percentage of that stadium is actually deserving of those ads. Only a small percentage of that stadium would take any action on your ads. So you're paying for impressions that you don't need and don't want, therefore driving up your ad spend. So if you're just marketing to Paul, Jim, and Bob, your return on investment capital goes up because you're spending less on ads. Again, marketing to a real person that deserves your ad spend instead of demographics, which is a waste of ad spend, real-time buying behavior. When you know who's in market, it's that magnifying glass. It's that X-ray vision. You can't get that with anonymous targeting. Closed loop analysis. Our machine measures results and behaviors. And we're constantly adding attributes to it. The more attributes we have, the more patterns we can analyze, the more things we can match, the more behaviors we can connect to other people that are exhibiting the same behaviors. Therefore, this machine learning, that's why it's called machine learning, because it continuously grows and gets smarter, which means your data continuously gets better. You can run analysis not just in your territory, you can start running analysis on your specific customer, your data. Very powerful. You cannot do that outside of machine learning. Custom conversion profile. We can have a custom behavior profile of your buyers, how they respond to your funnel, your content, your message. When you have the smart pixel on your website, you can then track their behavior path to your funnel, through your funnel, post funnel. You can't do that with anonymous targeting. You would now have a customized conversion profile of your buyer. Now, this isn't as critical in like solar, at least not right now. It very well could be in the near future. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about the future of solar. It's still a newer as far as the awareness of solar. I think last time I looked, there was like 16% market penetration as far as the number of homes that could have solar and the number of homes that do not currently have it. So we're at like 16, 17% market penetration. So you're not in a position right now where it matters if a client leaves you, right? But what if your business what if the marketplace decides in the future you're going to need to have some type of a repair, a warranty? What if these panels start degrading? What if they need, updates? What if you need to get back on the roof? Wouldn't you want to be the one that captures that business? So with machine learning, with InMarket, InFunnel leads, because you are tracking Bob, if Bob decides to creep away from you and go with a different company, we can let you know. When you're tracking his behavior online, if he starts clicking on competitors' websites and he goes back in market, boom, you can reach out to him. right? Because you're not going to serve ads to a person who just bought from you. You don't need to. The transaction's over. He's bought the thing. You're moving on to the next client. So that's why I said we don't know what the future of solar, has in store. Right? You very well could need to expand your offering once we learn more about the reliability of the hardware that we're all using right now in these systems. So again, not a huge deal right now in solar, but it very well could be in the near future, because that could be a revenue center for your company. Like, look at what some of the roofers are now doing. They're offering, maintenance packages. It's become its own revenue source. Just the repairs on roofs has become its own revenue source. You don't want to lose that business to some other company. You want to be able to let Bob know if he leaves and tries to go somewhere else. You want to know, so you can have a conversation with him. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Come back with us. I'll give you, we'll either warranty those panels, or we'll send someone out and we can offer a much lower price or a much better service than the other guy because we installed that system. Right? Not saying that's going to happen, but it very well could be. That could be its own economy in the future, So that's it, guys. I'm going to end the video now. Make it a great day. Make it a productive day. If you need my help, let me know. closemoredeals.com/explore if you have any questions. Have a great day.